welcome guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. It's been a true honor being here giving you guys these readings. I really hope they fall upon your hearts in the best ways possible to help remind you that you have the power in your life to make the best decision for yourself, to help take back power over your own life, and to make those decisions that help guide you back to your path of purpose and your highest best self. I just want to thank you for your time, your most precious asset, and again, it is a true honor. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you'll always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, today we are going down the rabbit hole with a pick a card reading. And how does this person consciously feel about me? So again, consciously is like what they think about when they go home, like what's going on, you know, like I'm going to do another video later on how they subconsciously feel. I've got my cards up here to pick from. We'll get to that. I've got all my oracle decks over here, and I even have my clarification deck over here. So let's get into it, guys, and see what's going on. Source, what messages do you have for the collective? Pick a card. What does this person consciously feel about them? Piles 1, 2, and 3. How does this person consciously feel about them? Source, what messages do you have for the collective? How this person consciously feels about them? When they go home at night, when they're all by themselves, how do they consciously feel when they're thinking about this person? What's going on? How do they feel about this person? What's going on, Source? What messages do you have for the collective? How do they consciously feel about this person? How can we help them out? What messages do we need to give to piles 1, 2, and 3? Okay. How do they feel about this person? How do they consciously feel about this person? All right. Cool. All right, for pile number 1, how do they feel about this person consciously, Source? Okay, thank you. Okay, and for pile number 2, how do they consciously feel about pile number 2? How do they consciously feel about pile number 2? Thank you. Okay, this one wants to come out too, so I'll take it. How do they consciously feel about pile number 3, Source? Okay, thank you. How do they consciously feel about pile number 1, Source? All right, thank you. How do they consciously feel about pile number 2? Okay, thank you. How do they consciously feel about pile number 3? Okay, thank you. How do they consciously feel about pile number 1? How do they consciously feel about pile number 1, Source? Oh, okay, thank you. How do they consciously feel about pile number 2? Last messages for pile number 2. How do they consciously feel about pile number 2, Source? How do they consciously feel about pile number 2, Source? One card, please. Whoa, okay, thank you. I'll take that one. Since that's a stag, it landed right on top. All right. And how do they consciously feel about pile number 3? How do they consciously feel? Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, so 3, you're done. I think I need one more for pile number 1. Okay. What last messages do you have for pile number 1? How do they consciously feel about pile number 1? Oh, okay, thank you. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so for pile number 1, I'm going to put the Hangman. For pile number 2, we have the Popes. For pile number 3, we have the Fool. Okay, take a moment, take a deep breath, meditate on your person, and ask, what are they consciously feeling about me? Okay. Let's get these out of the way. Okay, so for pile number 1, for those of you that chose the Hangman, This is for you. Put that there. Maybe move this over a little. Okay, there we go. Make sure you guys can see it. So how do they consciously feel about you? Wow. They have the King of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And Justice in reverse. Who are y'all dealing with? Let me just ask that first, pile one. Like, holy moly, may I please get a clarifying card for this King of Swords in reverse, source, for pile number one, and how this person is consciously feeling about them. May I please get a clarifying card for this King of Swords? One card, please. Oh, okay, well, you're gonna send me out a stack. I'll take them. And it was 4 cards, so let's just start down the line. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. The 5 of Swords in the upright. Okay, the 6 of Coins in the reverse. And the 9 of Swords in the upright. On the bottom of the deck, we have Death, or the Nameless, in the upright. Followed by the Emperor. 444 is a powerful number for you. Okay, so let me just tell you, pile one, like, this person has a lot of animosity towards you. And pent-up feelings. And I feel like maybe you guys have slept together. Now, this might not resonate with all of you guys, but for a huge majority of you guys, you definitely have slept together, or there's been some sexual tension between you guys. And here's the deal. You're a positive, happy-go-lucky person, and that kind of scares the shit out of them, and they don't know what to do with that. And you're like, you know what, no matter what, like, the energy that I get from you in this is that no matter what has happened, I'm definitely going to win. With this 5 of Swords and this 9 of Swords here in the upright, it's like you're going to overcome the negativity that this has brought into your life, and you're going to overcome, like, this is that energy of overcoming. I'm going to overcome. But this person judges you based on how you are with them when they're like that with everybody. And they don't want to take any risks. I feel like you love them. I feel like you care about them a lot, but they're like, how could this person love me? They're just manipulating me. Like, that's the energy. So this is what they think about when they go home. This is what they think about. This is not subconsciously. This is not from their higher selves. This is subconsciously, or this is consciously what they think about you. And they're definitely a bigot. Like, they judge you based on the same things that they do. And they are very immature. I feel like they offered you something that was so small. I feel like they wanted you for your money, and they came after you for your money. You have coins, clarifying coins, right? You have a queen clarifying a king. Like, and this is 2 different suits here. You have the King of Swords, which is like the smooth talker who gets their way. Like, I feel like this person could very well be a manipulator of all sorts. They could be a narcissist. They don't have to be a narcissist in all cases, but whatever, this person is very manipulative with their time, their energy, what they say, how they approach you. And they do it because they're emotionally closed off. They're emotionally closed off. Like, both of their masculine and feminine energies are in the reverse. Right? And I feel like you offered them a new creative beginning. Like, it's like, let's take this beginning and let's run with it. Let's go. And they're like, all they can think about is how the future is just going to end up exactly like the past. And they think that you're like, they feel like the reason that they feel this way is your fault. Okay, now again, these are trigger warnings, so I want you guys to understand this is just the cards coming out, what they're saying. So this is how they consciously feel, like what they think about when they go home. Like, they think that they're in a bad situation because you came into their life, even though you have a beautiful energy about you. Like, I feel like this Death and this Emperor and this King of Coins is your energy. I feel like this is you. Like, look, you're standing in your power. You're stable in who you are. You're confident with your ability, and you're not afraid to transform. I feel like this connection is what caused you to transform, because this person is childish as hell. They're cold. They don't want to put any work into it. They like being in the dark. They like being misguided. They're like very egotistical. They're unbalanced. Right? And they think that everything that they do is okay. And I feel like they think that, like, here's the deal. I get the energy that they came after you for your money. But again, with this Justice in the reverse, it's giving me that energy that they think that you were only with them for their money. And I don't think that they had any money to begin with. I don't think this person had shit to offer you. I think you were stuck paying the bill. And I think that's the thing, like when you offered them this new beginning, when you offered them this new opportunity, it was like this start of excitement. There was a lot of joy, there was a lot of passion. Of course there was, because it's like, if you had any imbalance within your own self, you probably connected with this person in a sexual manner because that root chakra was off balance and their root chakra was off balance. And so boom, it creates a situation where you have this amazing sex. It's like, you know what? You're like, look, if you don't want it, fine, I'm going to move on. And I'm glad because it made you transform. It turned you into the emperor. It turned you into this ability to cut out the bullshit. Cut out the bullshit. I think that you wanted something special with this person. You really did. But at the end of the day, it's like they just kept coming around and they kept breadcrumbing you and they kept giving you so little. And it's like, well, I don't have anything to offer them, but they want you for your money. So, and I feel like you're about to have a glow up. Here's the deal. I feel like you're about to have a glow up pile one, a huge glow up. And I feel like this person's only going to come back because they want your money, because you're about to get financially stable, even though you are stable right now with this King of Coins here. You are already stable. Like, you are already. But see, remember, stability is not just about finances, right? Stability is being stable with self, and you're stable within yourself. You're confident with who you are. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the Emperor here. You're confident with who you are. You're capable of providing. You're capable of giving things. And this person just really thinks, they think very poorly of you. Like, they really think poorly of you. They do not like you. They think that you've ruined their life. This could be somebody that you slept with, or this could be a third party here too, guys. Like, I just suddenly got that feeling that this could be a third party that's watching your every move, because they're afraid of what you have to offer the person that they're in love with. We have one man and two women, a child. There could be a child involved. This is like young adult energy that I'm getting. So this could be a young adult that's involved. And this person's really greedy and they don't want you to take away their only form of money. And they're afraid that this person's going to give you that money, even though you're already stable. And they're like, why should they get what I already have? Like, why should they get what I already have? I feel like you don't know about this person who's watching you either. There's another party in here that's definitely watching you, and I feel like you don't know about it. And I wouldn't worry too much about it either, guys. Like, I feel like you're just like, look, I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing what's good for me. I'm doing what's going on. So there's definitely, whoever it is that you're thinking about, they're not saying the best things about you. But there's also, I feel like, okay, so it's like pillow talk. Like, this came up in another reading. It's like somebody's talking about you when they go to bed with this person at night, and then they all make fun of you, and they all say some really nasty ass shit about you, and then all of a sudden you're just gonna blow up and glow up and be like really successful, and they're gonna be like, what the hell? Like, what is it when Source gets mad? Or not mad, but when you mess with the chosen one, like, Source has a way of making people eat their own words. Like, you know, I've seen it happen many times, and I see it happen in the readings. I see it happen in real life. Like, I've seen it happen even in my own situations. I'm sure you guys have too. But there's this energy of just like, they say some really nasty things about you, and they really try to play on your emotions too. I feel like they try to make you feel like you're emotionless, and you're not. I feel like you're a very loving person. You're kind. You're actually very positive energy, and you're very like uplifting. And I think that that's what they have the big problem with. Whoever this person is, like, I did not know which way these readings were going to go. I really didn't. I didn't know what was going to come out. But this person does not have anything nice to say about you. Sorry about the dogs, guys. There's no telling what's going on. Arya. No more. They think somebody's here. Hold on just a second, guys. Sometimes you gotta take things in your own hand, guys. No, but this person does not, they like see you as like somebody that's just gonna fall flat on their face, and they're waiting for the day that happens. This could have been a friend too, but I really did get that maybe you guys had slept together, or like maybe you offered them a relationship, something more than just, you know. But again, I keep with this Ace of Wands here, it's definitely this energy of like you guys have been together. But again, it could be anything. These are general readings, so take what resonates. This could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be an ex-family member, it could be an ex-friend. Could be an ex, you know, like, but this person They go around and I feel like they really spread a lot of rumors about you. I feel like they spread a lot of lies about you, and I feel like they're waiting for you to fall flat on your face so that they can be like, see, I told you, everybody. I told you that. It's interesting that perspective came out on your guys' pile and you have the Hangman. I feel like they're waiting for you to fail so they could be like, I told you all that they were just a no good nobody, you know, dirty rat. Like, it's the energy that's coming through is really ugly. Like, it's really ugly. So if this is somebody that you're like entertaining, I would just really use your discernment. Okay, and if this is not resonating, there's 2 other piles to check out, definitely. So again, I did not know what was going to come up with this. Isn't it funny? Didn't I say they were playing on your emotions? And look what we have here coming out. Embrace your emotions. All your feelings. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. Yeah, you are aware that this person is not good for you. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Yeah, it's like, I feel like you have maybe walked away from this person and you've like been like, look, like, I'm going to persevere. Whether you're in my court or not, I'm going to persevere. I don't need your bullshit. If you're for me, you're for me. If you're against me, you're against me. But whatever it is, I don't have to stick around and deal with it. And I feel like if you're not at that point yet, I feel like you're about to come into that point and be like, look, I don't care. I am who I am and I can't change that. And you've wanted me to change that for so long. It's like, it's not working. That's the transformation here, right? Okay, so I feel like I'm supposed to take this top card because that's the one that we see. So we're just going to take that one. But yeah, this person does not have good thoughts about you. They consciously like bash you when you're not around. I think they bash you to other people. Let's turn over here. So yeah, look, 22, Sacred Ibis, learning, equality, Seahorse, number 14. So this is 5, 4. We have 16 here, 7 and 18. So this is 9, bringing this to a close. So let's start up here. So I feel like you're learning how to use your discernment, which is what I was saying earlier. It's like learning, just really use your discernment when it comes to people. I think that you're being shown the light when it comes to people. It was 17:17 on the clock when I said that. I feel like you guys were really being shown the light, that you were being shown the way, that you guys were being shown that, you know, not everybody is in your court. And it doesn't matter how nice they are to your face, because what matters is, you know, the reason why Source cuts a lot of people out of our life is because we don't see what happens behind closed doors. And if you notice the door here, right? It's like, that's what's going on. It's like you're over here on this side minding your business, but there's something else going on behind closed doors. And that's what this person's doing. When they're behind closed doors, man, they bash the hell out of you. What are they consciously thinking? Well, they just think that you don't deserve what it is that you have. So here you are. It's like, I just want to treat this person fairly. I want to be in an equal situationship with them, but they're not. Like, Source brought this out because there's nothing equal here. Look, and they're like back here watching. Look at how this guy kind of looks like mean, right? Like, he could be a guardian or he could be somebody that's just not got it out, you know, good intentions for this young lady here. And I feel like in this case, the energy that's coming off here is like, this person was supposed to be a protector for you. They were supposed to be there for you. They're supposed to be standing in your court. And instead, you made them jealous. You made them upset. And so it's like you had to turn your back. Like, you had to turn your back, right? It's funny. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Those are my grandma's clocks. It was just funny because I came through and that's what I heard in my head, was speaking words of wisdom. You had to turn your back. You had to take care of you, because it's like, you knew that this person, they were going to beat you down no matter what. At the end of the day, they're trying to beat you down so that you don't do what it is that you're meant to do, because all they want to do is be right. Like, this is somebody that's very emotionally in their ego. They're very much in this energy of like, I have to be right no matter what. And they're going to step on toes to always appear right. Like, because it's that validation that gives them a boost in their own life. And it's that validation that makes them feel like they're on top of the world. And seeing you fall would make them feel better about themselves. So don't take it personal. Again, this is no plight against you. It's just that you were sent to trigger this person. You were sent to help them regain a balance within their own life, and they rejected that, right? They had the choice to accept that or reject it, and instead they rejected that, and they took it out on you as though it was your fault. It's not your fault that you're a trigger. Like, it's not your fault that you triggered somebody. It's their fault for not wanting to accept it as it is, as a lesson. So I feel like now you're working on yourself. You're taking time out. You're like, like the cave is about being connected with the womb and really not focusing on anybody else, but focusing fully on yourself, focusing fully on you and what it is that you like to do, the creative energy that you have in your own life, and really taking that and running with it. And if you're not here yet, Source is saying like to do this now so that you can really build a foundation for yourself. And with this coin energy here, it might take some time for you to build the foundation, but it is entirely worth it. You've got Milky Way perspective, and we've got the Hangman here, and the Hangman is all about your perspective. You know, when he's in the upright, he's a beautiful character because he's comfortable in his skin. He doesn't care that he stands out from others. He doesn't care that people make fun of him. He doesn't care that other people have something to say, because that's them. That's them. That has no reflection on who I am as an individual. And I feel like that's what Source is reminding you here. It's like, it doesn't matter who this person is. What matters is that you see the light in the darkness, right? You can still see this person with eyes of love. You can still give them compassion and kindness, but that does not mean that you got to stick around and put up with their bullshit. Like, I think that's a hard place to come from at times, because we still want to feel heard. We want to feel right, and we want to tell people our truth. And you don't see the loving person that I am. But at the end of the day, there's nothing that you can say, do, or change to make this person see you. They're just not going to see you. They're incapable of seeing the truth because all they do is lie to themselves. And we can only offer to others that which we offer ourselves. And if somebody's lying to themselves, well, guess what? They're going to lie to you because that's what they know. That's what they know. And that you could take it personal, or you could just see it for as it is. That's just how they treat themselves. And you're in the business of being honest with yourself. It says feelings and emotions are a part of who you are. Allow yourself to feel what is going on for you. Your feelings can alert you to the truth of a situation. Take positive steps to determine why you feel the way you do. Emotions come under 4 categories: happiness, sadness, anger, and fear. Once you figure out what is going on for you, you can take power away from an emotion. Experiencing an emotion you are uncomfortable expressing can be a big challenge. Journaling is a way to process and clarify difficult emotions. Writing about your emotions will help you organize your thoughts and work through your feelings. It says you're in a period of growth and learning how to better understand yourselves. You will be able to overcome this card talks about overcoming, flying above, getting higher, right? Changing your perspective again. It's like getting higher above the situation so you can see it with new eyes. I feel like you're very emotionally tied to this situation, and it's hard for you to let go. It's hard for you to get out of it. And so with this, but maybe understanding how this person feels about you will help you see it from eyes of love. And I didn't say it would be easy. The steps are simple, but it doesn't make it easy, because this is rough. This is a difficult situation when somebody treats you like this, or when somebody does this behind your back and you don't know about it. You just have to focus on yourself and focus on truly loving yourself and being there for yourself 100%. It says the Maiden Magu, Goddess Spring, healing and transformation. Again, transformation energy coming out with the death card here. Brings you assistance now. You are asked to honor that light can come from even the darkest beings. What did I say? You're meant to see the light in the dark, right? Let's see, beloved one. In fact, sometimes we need to enter into the unknown parts of ourselves to find exactly what we need to grow in peace, creative self-fulfillment, and happiness. The challenge can be to trust that we will arise from the dark place again. Just as the spring always follows the winter, beloved, so too will any inner work with the shadow precede a beautiful rebirth for you. Maiden Magu, an immortal expression of the Divine Mother of the East, now brings you a special message from Kuan Yin. She guides you to trust that if you enter into the darkness of the unknown parts of yourself, you will emerge into the light, reassembled and reborn once more. If you are going through chaos in your life, it is because you're allowing yourself to grow. Maiden Magu also reassures you that the order and light will emerge out of the chaos in due course. Have faith and keep growing. In order to grow spiritually, there are times when we simply must delve within and find our shadow. It is easier to perceive the effect of the shadow within the shadow itself. The effect of the shadow is judgment, positive or negative, of another that we do not think is related to us personally. You may mightily admire or despise characteristics or traits in another, yet when such judgments arise, it is a part of us that is seeking to be integrated and expressed, trying to get our attention through judgment. Noticing our judgments of others is the quickest way to get in touch with the shadow self to try and grow and heal. So that's what I was saying. It's like, you can't be mad about this person, like sitting here and judging this person back. You're just basically on their level. But again, this is all happening because there's some aspect of yourself that you're not acknowledging. And that's okay. Like, it's not to beat yourself up or anything like that. It's just truly to come into a place of honoring that you too are capable of this kind of treatment of another person. And if this is coming out to you in your outer realm, how are you treating yourself like this on the inside? Are you judging yourself because of who you are? Are you judging yourself because of what you choose to do? Maybe your spirituality? Are you unaccepting of the things that you choose to love? Like, that's always a huge place to start at, and it's so important. So I feel like I want to get a few of these messages here. Maybe more than a few. We'll leave it at that. So you had a yes or no question, but the answer is maybe. Okay. It says your bank account is growing soon. What did I say? Like, you guys are about to go into a glow up. Like, that was so indicative here of the Emperor, the Death, the Emperor, and the King of Coins. Like, you're stable in the outside, but it's not always just about money. You're finding stability from within, and all of a sudden that's going to translate into outer stability, and people are going to be like, what the hell? Also, I really feel it's important to say that when you do have this glow up, don't gloat. Like, it's easy to gloat. It's easy to be like, I told you so. I told you I was going to do this. I told you. Just be quiet. Your silence will speak its own volumes. They'll have to watch from afar as you continue to grow. Your destiny is to become. Yeah, I feel like this is a part of your destiny to go through this. It's to become what was coming through when I channeled this message is simply that, is sometimes it's hard for us to sit in stillness. And so finding stillness will help you find the path that you're meant to be on. Okay? Stop pointing blame. Yeah, it's not this person's fault. Like, it's easy to point blame because they're pointing blame at you. It's easy to be like, oh no, like they treat me like this because they're a bad person. But the truth is that they're mirroring back to you a part of how you feel about yourself. And I feel like if you're very spiritual, which I feel like some of you guys are definitely very spiritual, this is something to say, like, it's time for you to truly accept yourself in entirety. If you're spiritual, own it. Be proud of yourself that you're spiritual, when so many people fight just to learn what faith is, and here you are, very spiritual and having faith. You know, and it's difficult. Becoming unconditional love on this journey is truly learning how to accept others as they are. But that first starts with self-acceptance. If you're not accepting yourself as you are in this now moment, with every good thing and bad thing, the flaws, the perfections, and everything, well, then how can you ever ask yourself to accept another person? It's difficult, right? It's difficult to do so. And I know, because there have been times when I have denied myself. In fact, there's a reason why I started this journey over so many times. It's because it kept calling to me, but because I had denied myself, because I would let what others said about me deter me from my path. And it's just a process that we learn. It comes when it happens. Like, have faith came up on the bottom. Have faith, trust your faith in the situation. What did I say? Like, it's, you have faith, and it's like hard for other people who don't have faith. They just don't understand, and that can elicit a lot of weird responses, you know? But at the same time, think about it. If your faith is newly found once again in your life, think about how weird it was for you when you first initially started to accept it. It was like, okay, you know, like you know, but to grow it is another thing. You can say it all you want, but to grow it and to believe in it is another thing entirely. So at the end of the day, it comes down to just being honest with yourself, allowing yourself to learn, allowing yourself to overcome the situation by simply following your judgment, using not your judgments of a person, your inner judgment, your discernment, your knowing of how the situation is unfolding before you, and knowing what's good and bad for you. If you've overcome this energy of judging others, then now it's just that final test of just, are you really ready? Are you really ready to let it go? Or are you going to sit still in judgment of another person because of the way they're treating you? And that was brought to me by an outside source for myself. I was doing that with somebody in my family that was really rough with me my whole life. And I kept judging, kept judging, kept judging, kept judging, kept judging. I still even tried to judge. And then finally I met up with a friend and I was explaining some of the scenarios. And they said something so telling to me. And it was just like in that moment, I don't feel like what they said mattered because it was meant for me. What was said was meant for me. And it was like in that moment, all I could do was tell them thank you, because for the first time in my whole life, I was able to see the situation from a much higher perspective. From the realization that the things that I was judging were the things that I were afraid of, were the things that I was afraid of in myself, that I was going to be like that with another person. They were the things that I fear that like took me away from myself. And it was the things that I was doing to myself that was making me go away from myself, from who I was. Right? It's not easy. It's not easy, but sometimes it just takes somebody who cares, somebody who sees you, to say something to you and be like, hey, you know, it's maybe not as bad as it seems. Maybe you've just been so stuck in your own feelings and your own emotions that you forgot that there's still another person with emotions and feelings in the situation. And that's what I feel like you just need to be reminded here. This person may not have nice things to say about you, but imagine if they don't have something nice to say about you and they can't keep it quiet, imagine how they feel about themselves, right? And that's a difficult situation to put yourself in. That's like, wow, that means I got to put myself in their shoes. And that's not always easy for somebody because it's easier to point blame. Well, Source is asking, stop pointing blame and really start looking within, you know, looking within and honoring that maybe this person is just going through a rough time. Maybe they're just jealous of you because they don't understand how you got to where it is that you are. Or they just don't know how to ask you how you got to where you are. It's not for you to go and give them advice. It's just honestly seeing it from this place. They're too scared to ask you how you became who you are. So it's easier to point the finger and judge this person rather than it is to ask them for help. Okay. So at the end of the day, use your discernment in the situation, and remember, it is a general reading, but I have this is all I have for you guys, pile one. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, I'm going to get on out of here, but as always, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again, peace out. I love y'all. Bye. All right, pile numero two. Those of you that chose the Pope Ez, see what's going on. How does this person consciously feel about you? Okay, so we have the Knight of Coins in the reverse. Ooh, we have the Empress. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Six of Wands in the upright. Interesting energy. When I shuffled, the King of Cups came out on the bottom. Wow, look at that. I just dropped these two cards out. We have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright and the Queen of Coins in the upright. So this person cares about you a lot. Well, let's see what comes out. Can I get a clarifying card for this Knight of Coins in the reverse, please? And please have a clarifying card for this Knight of Coins. Definitely could be dealing with a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Libra, or Leo. It does not have to be, but those are the energies on the board so far. Let's get some clarifying cards here. Oh, the Seven of Cups. Wow. Please get a clarifying card for the Empress. Please get a clarifying card for the Empress, Source. Oh, thank you. Okay, well, I guess I'll take them. Look at that, the Knight of Cups on the bottom in the reverse again. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, so we have the Strength in the reverse. We have the Page of Swords in the upright, and we have the Chariot clarifying. Okay. Wow. Yeah, so this person has anxieties. They love you. Yeah, they love you a lot, but they're really afraid that you don't love them because they're repressing hurt emotions from a prior relationship. So it's like, I heard it's destiny that everybody treats me this way. So when they go home, they like thwart their own efforts to see you as you are. Right? Like, look, either way, they've got their backs turned to you. But they see you as this beautiful empress, and they're repressing their feelings. They're repressing their feelings for you. Oh. And they want to communicate to you, but they feel like every time they talk that they just don't say what they want to. Like they really are trying to say what they want to, but they're like defending themselves. And I feel like if they were to get involved with you, there would be something legal that would have to be involved. So maybe this person is with another person, or maybe there's kids involved, and it would just be like custody situation or something like that. You know, with this page here, this definitely could have young kids involved. It doesn't have, they don't have to have kids, but, and I fear, so see how it came out. I fear that you offer me superficial love, and they're afraid to look at you in your eyes. They're afraid to look at you in truth. And they feel like all you want is glamour and riches. I feel like there's this energy of spiritual growth that's coming. Like, I feel like they think that your spirituality is what your riches are. Like, they really think that that's a hugely rich part of you and why you're such in this empress power. But they also feel like they want to offer you more than what they have to offer, but they can't. Like, they can't. Like, it's tied up, right? It's tied up with this page of swords here. It's like tied up in something else. And like when they see you, like this page is the only one that's looking right at you. And it's like that they feel insignificant compared to you. Remember, they're consciously thinking this, and they're repressing emotions that they have for you. Right? This need to be able to fluidly be together with you. Like, I feel like it's what they want really badly. They want to have this energy of being able to be with you, but at the same time, they're not able to get out of their head because I feel like they're going through a really tough situation right now. I feel like like I keep feeling like there's another person involved, and they don't want this other person to be involved. And this energy is saying that they see like they're repressing that they love you because they see how strong you are, and they see that everybody wants you, and they see that you have so many options, and they see that you're an amazing individual, and they're just kind of like, you know, I feel like I don't have anything to offer but superficial love. Like, I feel like I don't have something real to offer this person who deserves something real. My heart is so heavy right now. I just feel so sad. I feel like they're fighting their own demon in their head, and I feel like it's not like you haven't shown them that you love them. I feel like you have shown them that you love them, that you care. You've been honest and honorable with them this whole time, and it's not that they feel like you're dishonest. Otherwise, the swords card would be in the reverse. They don't feel that at all. I feel like they just feel like, what am I going to give? What am I going to give? And I feel like something's so with this 6 of Wands here, with this Chariot, something's going to happen where they spiritually see something. Okay, like they're going to see something change here for themselves. And they're going to grow beyond that. And so they're looking at, so this is the problem. What did I say? They're like seeing things from the past. They're trying to bring in past energies into this current connection. And I feel like you guys see each other. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Like, it's kind of like, I feel on again, off again types of energy, in and out. And you're just over here like, cool, like, you know, like, I love you. I want to give you my love. Like, you know, I think that we blend well together. So I keep feeling with the 7 of coins here, or 7 of cups, 7 of coins. Oh my gosh. Okay, I understand. They say that you're very creative about the way that you approach this situation. And I think that also makes this person feel very insecure. And I feel like you know that. I feel like with you picking the High Priestess or the Popess in this, you definitely know that. You're aware that this person doesn't feel like they're good enough for you. And I feel like you've been very open and honest with them, and just telling them, you know, like, no, like, I care about you a lot. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, the Ace of Swords fell out on the bottom here in the upright. Yeah, I feel like this wants to be out. I feel like this is clarity that's coming in here. I feel like this is clarity about maybe another situation, a third party situation. Clarity for you could be moving forward, you know, definitely victory with the Chariot. So this could be bringing you into your next relationship. This could become your next relationship when this person gets out of their own head, realizes that they're the ones in charge of their transformation, and finally offer their heart to you. But they've got a lot of growth to go through. I feel like they're fighting a lot. Like, they want to have a stable relationship with you, but to get there, it's like they got to overcome feeling inadequate. They got to overcome their fears and anxiety. They got to overcome being trapped in a situation. They got to overcome grief. There's a lot of grief that's going on. They got to overcome somebody who's very narcissistic. They have to overcome somebody that's leading them astray, keeps leading them astray from you. I feel like this person that they're dealing with knows about you, even though this person may have never said anything about you to them. And they know about you, and it's like this person wants to offer you something, but I feel like they only think that they can offer you sex at this time because they've been so betrayed in the past. And they see how much you've healed, and it's like they're almost afraid to change because they don't know how to start, and they don't know what to say when they change. Like, they keep looking at you and they keep seeing a stable relationship, and they really feel like you can bring in a stable relationship to them, but they're so confused. They don't know how to manifest this because they're filled with anxiety, and they want to marry you. They don't have much to offer you. Like, it just keeps coming back that they don't have very much to offer here because they're fighting with a family. They're fighting with a family on the side. I feel like if it wasn't for this family, this person would have already had you bagged. Like, that's what I heard. I'm sorry. Don't take that personal. It's not meant to be like an insult. Like, you're just like, they would have already put a ring on it. You know, they would have already had you for a long time. And I feel like they really feel like they're just not certain. They're just not certain that what you have is real. Like, it scares them. It's like, I heard too good to be true. You're too good to be true. Everybody always says if it's too good to be true, then it really is. Well, we're in the business of undoing that. That's not a real saying. If it's too good to be true, it means it's a blessing. It's a miracle. It's about to happen for your highest good. And I feel like you are about to have a huge glow up. I feel like you're about to come into a very, very stable situation. I feel like you're about to take a very brand new start. I feel like there's something that you're about to do that's going to really lay the foundation for you, and that may actually force this person to grow spiritually, because I think they're going to see you overcome so much adversity that they're going to be like, well, if they can do it, why can't I? Why can't I? But above all this, what do they think? I'm just going to tell you, they love you. Like, don't let this Knight in reverse fool you. Okay, don't let this fool you. This is saying that they just think that they're afraid that it's not real, but they love you. Like, that's the thing. It's like they are in love with you. They want to have something with you. Let me put this out. Let me get one more card. I feel like I need to get one more card for pile 2. What else do you want to say for pile 2, Source? I feel like you want to say one more thing. I feel like the person wants to tell you what they're consciously thinking. Like, they're afraid of the outcome. They're afraid that you're going to leave them. Like, I think they're afraid that they're going to take this risk and that you're going to leave them. I feel like these two want to come out. Look, we had death come out in the bottom on the reverse. Yeah, I feel like they're just really afraid that you're gonna leave them, and they're gonna make this huge change and that nothing's gonna come to. It's funny that the King of Swords came out here. Somebody's talking in their ear. Somebody's making them feel worse about themselves. Telling them that they can't do what they want to do. Telling them that they can't have the life that they desire. This somebody has made them feel bad. They're dealing with somebody on the side. Like I said, this is like family. This could be their person that they're dealing with. And I feel like you're just like, it's cool. Like, I'll support you whatever you do. The Three of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's tricking them. Somebody's tricking them to do what they want them to do. Can I get clarification? Okay. Well, thanks. I was going to get clarification for the sun, for the Three of Wands. I feel like that's why the Sun came out, because this is just saying that like Source is going to shed light on the fact that this person has been tricking them all along. Oh, this is beautiful. And then look, they're going to come into a stage of completion. So I can't say whether you guys will be together or not. I feel like you both want to. I feel like you definitely both want to. I think that this is the third party that's involved too. They're realizing that this person has so little love for them. And I feel like that's what they're repressing. It's like, well, this person that I'm dealing with, it's like, I don't want to go through all this. Like, this is fear of what's next, right? This is like fear of what's coming. It's like blocking themselves off. It's almost like they stop doing anything with this person because you've come into their life and they want to know if it's real. They want to know if it's a real situation. They want to know if you really are the sun, if you really are the Empress, because they love your energy. You bring so much happiness to them. You bring so much clarity into their lives. And, you know, with the World card, they see you as Prudence here in the center. They see that you've overcome already a lot. And it's kind of like you've inspired them to do the same. Right? I feel like that's the thing. And I feel like that's the clarity that's coming. It's like the clarity that's coming in is like Source saying, look, this person is real. You have to trust your gut. You have to trust your feelings. Stop trusting what you know and start trusting what you feel. And this person is scared to trust what they feel because what they feel for you is very deep. Is very, gosh, like if I could like plug you guys into my heart chakra so that you guys could feel how this person feels about you, like I think that you would just be like, wow. I think that this person spies on you a lot. Like I think they look at your social media all the time. I feel like they're like constantly wondering what it is that you're doing. I think they're worried that somebody's going to offer you something before they're ready to offer you something and that you're going to take it. And I feel like that scares them too because they don't want to lose you, but they don't know how else to stop it. Like they don't know how to stop it because they know that what they have to go through is going to take time. It's going to take, you know, with the Taurus energy there, it's that stability, but it's that slow moving energy. And it's like even the Chariot is still a slow moving energy. It's not like super fast or anything like that. It takes time to carve out the land, right? It takes time for water to carve the land. And they know that, and they're just afraid. Look, isn't that funny? River came out, movement. I was just thinking about that card. But there's going to be movement here. Like, it's like, I think that they're going to realize that what you have is real. I think that there's going to become a point where they just can't repress how they feel anymore because, like, this is them consciously doing this. Like, every time they get around you, like, they consciously keep it in. Like, I feel like this person wants to say more than anything that they love you. Like, I really feel like that. I feel like they want to say, I love you, Pile 2. I love you. I love you more than anything. I love you more than I've loved anybody in the world. I didn't know love like this could exist. They consciously think this. This is not a subconscious feeling, guys. This is what's on their forefront in their mind. They think this, okay? When they go home and they're thinking about you, like, they just think about how much they love you, how much they want to be with you, but they're so scared. They're so scared of the next steps that they have to take in order to be there. And that's understandable, especially if there's a family involved. Think about if you were in their shoes, you know? Would it be easy for you? Probably not. Probably not. But it doesn't mean that it's hopeless. Like, again, you have the Sun and the World. Like, these two beautiful mystery cards coming out for you saying that, look, how much happiness you bring to them. And Source is like saying that I'm going to shed light on how this person is tricking them into believing that they're not good enough. Like, I feel like this person is in a very narcissistic relationship. It says, take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. Like, what did I say? This person really loves you and they want to take a chance with you. They want to take a chance and they want to move forward with you. And it's because you're authentic. We have be authentic on the bottom. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. I feel like I want to get one more of these cards. I feel like that's the thing. You've been super authentic this whole time, and I feel like you've never changed who you are. In fact, I think they've seen you grown, and like they don't recognize you anymore. And I feel like that's the thing. It's like you inspire them. Be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. I feel like this is for you. We have 5 and 6. Isn't that interesting? This is the number 23 card, and this is the number 6 card. So 23 is 5, and that's 6. So let's get these out here. We have island, solitude. Yeah, this person might need to go within and spend some time just reflecting on everything that you've maybe said to them, maybe that you've brought to their attention, and just understanding that it's gonna take a lot, like, and that's okay. And don't feel like things aren't moving. It's like, in fact, okay, so I just heard clearly, no news is good news. Like, let's just say that, right? Because that's what came out really clearly right now. No news is good news. And I feel like that's what's going on with this person. And they're really afraid that you're going to find somebody else, like, in the time frame that it's going to take them to do what they need to do. And I feel like you're kind of in this energy like, look, I'm happy with me right now. Like, I love you, and I wanted to express how I feel about you, and I wanted to show you that, but that doesn't mean I'm just going to go run off with the next person who comes in. Like, you care about him or her because you think that they have something good to offer you, and you also see their light, and it's like they're just afraid that they're not good enough for you. Look at this. Reliability. Goat. So I feel like this is for you to continue to be a reliable source in their life. Like, don't just walk away because they haven't said anything. Don't just be silent because they haven't said anything. Like, don't be afraid to just reach out and just be like, hey, I was thinking about you. I just want to make sure you're okay. Like, things like that, just being kind. Like, even if they do have another person in their life, what that shows them is that, like, that helps them see that this is a real love. Like, it, because I feel like this person only reaches out when they want something from them. And I feel like for you, it's like, no, like, I'm wishing you well, and I want you to know that I wish you well. And that's the energy here. Like, that's expressing love, right? That's taking a chance on love, just being a reliable source in their life. Goat is Capricorn energy, right? And so it's definitely overcoming the pessimism of the relationship. And I think that you're going to help them overcome the pessimism that they have within this connection. And then we've got 42, happiness, dolphins. And dolphins are a sign of a relationship, soulmate, love. Like that happiness. Like, I feel like they see you as a happy person. You have 6/6 here. Finding balance within the connection. It's okay to give, because I feel like this person, when you guys are together, I feel like this person gives to you. I don't feel like they don't give. I feel like this person does give to you. And I feel like that's helping them find balance, is because for the first time in a long time, you're somebody that gives to them. Like, you're somebody that actually gives. You're not expecting anything from them. You're not expecting them to lay down anything for anything. It's like you just want to spend time with them. You just want to be with their energy, because their energy is so homely. I heard homely. They feel the same way about you. They always have, since the day they met you. And they really truly love you. Like, again, it's like this little girl, there's a little girl inside this conch shell here, and this girl on the card is looking at her, and look at how adoring she is looking at her. She's like, it doesn't matter if this is a friendship or, whatever. It's like this person just adores you. Like, they just really adore you, and they care about you deeply, and they're just afraid. They're afraid of the next situation that's going to arise. And that's understandable, when you spend a whole lifetime building some sort of stability, even if it's false stability, right? It's what we tend to hold on to because our ego attaches itself to that, and that becomes a part of our identity. And I feel like that's exactly what's going on with this person, is that they've attached their identity to this situation, and it scares them to let go of a part of what would feel like a part of themselves, even though we understand that it's not a part of ourselves. It's just the situation that's there. Look, I'm so happy this card came out. The threshold, number 39, which is 11. 11, just do it. It's also a twin flame number, walking through the gates of heaven, walking through, the unknown. So I feel like there's definitely change coming. I'm going to read this card to you, but I feel like I want to read this express love card to you. Let me get my book over here, guys. Number 6. I kept looking at it, so I feel like that's the one that I need to read to you guys. But let me pull it up here. It says, express love to receive love, right? You are a genuinely loving individual. What did I say? Like, they're afraid it's not genuine, but you are genuine. They're just scared. It says, expressing love to others helps them feel supported, respected, and cared about. What was I saying about the reliability here, too? It's just like reaching out to them, just being like, hey, I'm just making sure you're okay. As you practice this custom, you will become more loving. When you want to be more loving, it is easy to recognize ways of doing so. One way to express love is through eye contact. Your eyes are the most expressive part of your body. Making eye contact when you are speaking with someone tells them that you hear, see, and appreciate them. Try making eye contact with others a daily practice. It is easy to become distracted by our busy lives, but a moment of eye contact can make a world of difference to those you communicate. It says share eye contact with those you speak to and see how it deepens your connection. Yeah, so there's a need to just, when you're with this person, just don't be afraid to like look them in the eye. It may seem uncomfortable at first, but it will get easier as you go. Okay, and look, I feel like you're helping them go to the next level here too, because there's this man and this woman in this boat, and it's like they're sailing away. Sail away. That song, Sail Away, just came into my, I don't know the words to it, but I heard it. I can hear the melody, you know, like, sail away, sail away. Now I gotta go listen to that song. Let me write that down. You guys might want to check out that song too. I have to listen to it because I have to know why it came up in this song. Who sings that? Seal? Is that a Seal song? I don't know. If you guys know, comment down below and let me know. But they're like sailing away into this happiness. There's like 2 moons over here, the planets. It's like moving away from the darkness. And look, if you see, this is like a face watching them in the distance. Like, see how that looks like a face? Like, it's like they're being guided. It's like you're being guided away from the darkness and into the light, right? And I feel like you're helping them come out of the darkness and into the light. Like, you're really showing them that it's okay to be loved. I think that this person really is so scared to love because I feel like they're afraid that all love is going to be like really harsh love. Like I said, I feel like they're dealing with somebody who's very manipulative, very uncaring and ungiving when it comes to this person. Like, they just want it all from this person, and they've gotten it all from this person for a long time, and this person met you and they're just like, wait, you're not like that. Like, that's different. And that difference is what attracted them to you and what makes them feel like they're like, I heard with you anything feels possible. And I feel like that's the case here. It says, at the threshold you stand. Before you lies a way of being that is beyond fear. It is a sacred passing through a karmic veil into a new life of empowerment, peace, spiritual service, and humanity. Spiritual service to humanity and joy in your own soul. So I feel like they're helping you pass through the threshold, and I also feel like you are helping them. Like, this is the definition of a true loving relationship, when you both bring out the best in each other, right? Even if you have to wait for this person, is it worth waiting because of what they offer you? Or are you just going to walk on and prove them right? And then that, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying this is how they feel. It says, congratulations, you are embarking on a phase of the deepest soul liberation into the freedom of love that triumphs over fear. It's just having faith, right? It's been quite a journey, many, many lifetimes, and much inner work has been required for you to be able to perceive the light of the divine, even underneath the destiny of fear, the density of fear. You are fast approaching the karmic threshold where you can shift from fear-based to love-based embodiment. This is a sacred and important time where it is wise to surround yourself with those that are able to support you in this love-based reality. In the near future, you'll be able to sustain your vibration even amongst beings that are based in fear, and then you will be a greater service to life, love, and divine power on the planet. For now, allow beloved Kuan Yin to help you connect to the beauty and potency, the love and fearless, endless joy of your own higher self. Do not be disheartened by any old fears that are surfacing. You do not need to create a story out of them. You can just observe them with love and allow them to pass. It is just your inner self releasing any vibration which is not aligned with unconditional love. Sometimes there can be deep testing on the threshold. This is not an exam to be afraid of, but an opportunity to realize your development and really be secure on a firm inner spiritual foundation before moving forward in your soul service to others through how you live and be on this planet. It is no use in preparing to assist others on a higher scale and moving from fear to love if you're still making the transition yourself. Let yourself stabilize in the new vibration, then your ability to help others will increase naturally with much grace, assistance, and effortlessness. And well done, beloved. There is much love and celebration in the spiritual worlds about this shift for you. Remember that the only defense ever needed, no matter what the apparent fear or threat, is unconditional love in the heart, which allows for compassion and detachment. You are safe and you are quickening in your readiness to pass through the threshold, and your journey is truly blessed. And that's what I was saying. Like, I feel like you know about this person's situation. Like, you know what's going on, and you're just kind of like, look, like, I just want you to know that I care about you no matter where it is that you're at. Like, I really care about you, and I can't explain it. I don't think you can explain it. I don't think anybody can explain it. There's just a deep truth to this connection. And it's like you're in this energy. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, great. But it's like at the end of the day, I don't feel like it's controlling you. I feel like this person is just in a very insecure place in their own lives. And I feel like as you grow and you become more centered in your state of love, being a reliable source in their life, right? A pillar. That's what I heard. A pillar in their life. Like you're just a pillar of strength for them. You provide them with so much happiness. You provide them with so much movement. Like you cause them to go in to themselves. You cause them, like the solitude part is the hermit energy, and it's like you're causing them to move from within. It's like coming within and seeing the storms that are created in their life, finding their own truth and clarity. And this is helping you in turn learn your own truth and clarity. It's like such an inner, it's synergistic. Like this is a very synergistic connection. But don't be afraid to be willing to express how you feel. Like I think sometimes it's hard for us to express how we truly feel about a situation because the outcome might not be what we want it to be. But at the same time, it's like, isn't it better I heard that, isn't it better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all? Did one of them fall out? I swear I thought one of them fell out. Okay, I guess not. Sorry, I really thought one fell out. But it's better to have loved and to have lost than to have never loved at all, even if it hurts. Like, even if it hurts, right? Okay, I feel like that's good. I only want one more. One more. Just one. Because sometimes I'll go back for one more and a whole stack will come out. Right? Oh my god. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so, like, happy for you guys. Like, this is such a sweet story. It says we go back centuries. Come on. You guys have past life connections like nobody's business. Like you guys, I think, have always found each other in every life. And I feel like this is just kind of another culmination of that. It's like integration of all that lesson learning. Forgiveness is key. Like no matter what this person chooses, be willing to forgive them and know that you still love them and be okay with that. Like I feel like that's the hard thing because you don't know what's next. And I feel like maybe helping them just see that forgiveness is okay. It's like, you know, if they're scared, that's okay. If you're scared, that's okay. But reminding yourself, reminding them, forgiveness is a key. It's not that you have to convince them to forgive. It's just saying forgiveness is a daily walk. You know, my mom always told me that when I was a child. It's just time to let go. Yeah, sometimes you just have to surrender. This is a connection you have to surrender to. Not trying to control them being with you, okay? Being a friend is one thing. I feel like being a friend is very important here. It's like being a stability in their life, being reliable because you want to be there. It's like it doesn't even matter what the outcome is. It's like because you care about this person so much, you just want to be there for them. And it's like, look, I understand if you can't leave your situation, that's fine, but can we still find a way to be friends? Because that's important to me. That's how much I care about you. And I feel like this is for them too. I feel like this is telling them it's time to let go of this past relationship, you know? And this is for you. Keep working. Yeah, you're, again, the threshold coming out here. Keep working. You're about to come into a place that you never knew was even possible. Like glow up is for real. You are already love. I feel like this is what you're going to come into, is that understanding that it doesn't matter if you get this person or not. It's just this energy of like knowing that you're already loved. Like I am a being of light and love, and it doesn't matter. I'm stable within myself. Look, I need time alone. Solitude. I think this person needs time to like kind of digest everything that you've brought into their life. Like, so if they haven't reached out to you in a while, that's okay. Like if you really feel the need to reach out to this person, just do it in a manner like don't ask them about what they think of what you last talked about. Don't be like worried about the answer is. Don't be worried about any of that. Just be like, hey, you know what? I really been thinking about you and I just want to make sure you're okay. I'm just sending you light and love and just leave it at that. Like, and I, you know, for me, when it comes to situations like this, where you just kind of need to let it be, I always say until next time, because isn't that the way it should be? Until next time. It's like that kind of leaves it open for them to say, okay, when they're ready, they can reach back out to you. Like you can't be pushing this. It's like, there's a deep connection here. And it's so deep. Like I said, I wish I could plug you guys into my heart so that you could feel this. But I mean, obviously you probably see it with the we go back centuries. And for those of you that are empathic, I'm sure you feel it. I'm sure that you feel it as well. But this person is, it's like they didn't know what love was until you came into their life. And then you came into their life. And again, it goes back to that. It's too good to be true. Like, how can this person be real love? Like, how can this even exist? Like, this person is everything I've ever wanted and more. And I'm just so insecure. I don't feel like I have enough to offer them because they deserve the world. And how can I give them the world? And you're over there like, look, it's not about the world. It's about being happy. That's all it comes down to. And happiness is cultivated from within. It doesn't mean that we can't share in our happiness. Like, I feel like this person, whenever you guys are together, I feel like you both are really happy together. Like, I feel like you both just, like, time passes and it's like you guys know that you've known each other for longer than the lifetime that you've had here. And I feel like you, look, have patience. Love is patient and kind always. Look, like, that's just what Source is saying. It's like, it's okay. Like, if this person's meant to be with you, it's okay. If this person's not meant to be with you in this lifetime, it's okay. It's just, you have to understand, like, they're in a situation right now where they're having to repress how they feel. And I feel like it is very difficult. And the more that they spend time with you, the harder it gets to repress how they really feel about you. And it scares them because it's like, I feel like this person, regardless of their situation, I feel like if they really said how they felt and you said how you felt, like, I'm just going to say it, I love you. Like, I feel like if you said that to them, this person would really dump everything that was going on in their lives to come make a situation with you. And that scares them because they've never felt that way with anybody. It's kind of like anybody else that's been in their life. They just knew that it was just like to fill space. And with you, it's different. And that scares them because they don't want you to just be a space filler like the others, but they're afraid that they're just looking way too much into this. And I know you're over there like, Becky, no, like, I really do love them. I really love them with my whole heart and soul. And I know, but you can't convince a person that you love them. Like, that you can't. They have to know that it's truth. And I feel like in the depths, like, I'd be interested to see, keep an eye out because I'm going to do a pick a card reading soon based on their subconscious thoughts. And definitely check that out if it's already posted. But I feel like the thing is that to see subconsciously what's going on, I feel like it's, the truth is that this person is ready to give up everything just to come and be with you. You're the sunshine in their life. Like, they love you. They see how amazing you are with people. They see how amazing you are just in general. It doesn't matter. It's like everywhere you go, it's like the luck of everything is on your side. And it's like, I feel like they've seen you just overcome such situations in your life. And they're just like, look, there goes my pile too. Just being their amazing selves, just being who they are. And it's just like, they admire you so much. And it's like, I just strive to be that way. I feel like you're forcing a spiritual growth onto this person. And it's not in a bad way. Like, I don't want you guys to be like, but I'm not doing anything. No, like it's just, it's Source coming in and you're just a trigger in their life to help them grow. Because this person's meant to be on a similar journey, not the journey that you're on, but a similar journey that you're on. And I feel like that's the thing. And it could lead to commitment. It could lead to being together, and it might not. And at the end of the day, I think that they're saying, for you, pile 2, is that okay? Like, is that okay? Even if you love this person so much, can you be in a space of being okay with that? Like, okay if it doesn't work out, knowing that there's going to be something that's more meant for you in this journey, in this lifetime. We don't always get who we want, and it's not easy, you know? It makes sense, of course, because you can never understand everybody's circumstance or you never know how it's going to go. But I feel like at the same time, there's just this energy of seeing that, you know, like how much you love them and how much they love you. It just doesn't make sense. Why can't we just overcome all the obstacles based on love? You know, love conquers all. But unfortunately, we're not in a lifetime where that's a truth yet. And maybe it will be soon. And I hope it is. But I really, really wish you guys the best of luck. And I'm sending out so much light and love and prayers to you guys. I know you're going to get through this, but just remember, even if all you can be in their life is a friend, be that friend and be the best friend that you can be. Because that's going to show them that your love is real and genuine and true. And you are a genuine person. That is not a reflection on you. It's a reflection on the state and the energy that they're in right now. Okay, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. But until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye. Oh my Lord. Wee. All right, pile number 3. So for those of you that chose the Fool, this is yours. What is this Persian? Persian? I don't know what a Persian is, but sure. What is this person consciously thinking of you? Okay, so we have the 8 of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. You got the Fool in reverse. The House of God. And the Ace of Coins upright. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers here. May I please have some clarifying messages for pile number 3 for this 8 of Wands. Source, may I please have a clarifying card for this 8 of Wands. Okay. Okay, we have the Pope. May I please have a clarifying card for the Fool in reverse. May I please have a clarifying card for the Fool in reverse. May I please have a clarifying card for the Fool in reverse. Okay, thank you. The 9 of Cups. Alright. May I please have a clarifying card for the Tower or the House of God. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. And then may I please have a clarifying card. Thank you. The Empress in the reverse. And we have the Chariot on the bottom. And the 9 of Coins in the upright and the Knight of Coins in the upright, followed by the Popess. So definitely interesting. And the House of God in the reverse. Okay, I went way too deep here, but I feel like these all matter. So I'm just going to put these down here. I didn't pull this many for pile 1, so sorry, pile 1. Sorry. I just pull the energies as they come, as they need to. So look, we've got a lot of anxiety and fear, afraid to take a leap of faith, afraid to move forward with you, afraid because the past situations that this person has been in have always failed and created devastation in their life. And it's like they've always had to start over from scratch. It's like it never ended. Like it was like I feel like this person has moved a lot. I feel like this person has gone through a lot in their lives. Like this person could have moved from countries. This person could have just moved states. Like, I mean, it's like whatever it was massive. So when I say states, they could have moved from New York to California or California to Florida. You know what I mean? Like, it's just these long distant moves where they really had to start from scratch. They didn't have anything to their name and they had to start from scratch because of total devastation. It's interesting. I heard total fascination came into my mind right now. So they're fascinated by you. They're fascinated by you. They love you. They think that you are marriage material. They really think that you're marriage material and that you're their happiness and joy, and like you're their 9 of Cups. You're everything, and they want victory and they want a spiritual advancement with you. They want to grow. But right now they're being a little bit too impulsive and they're thwarting their own efforts because they keep thinking about the devastation that they've gone through all the other situations. And so they're kind of being too impulsive right now. And I feel like they will move towards you, though. I feel like here's the thing. They're going to move towards you. Like, they're going to do something that makes them single. Okay, the single energy. So they might not be single right now. This is interesting energy to come out right here. It's like confidence, boldness, being single, being able to take care of the things that you need to take care of. You have 9-9 coming out here, right? And they want to move towards you. They want to build something creative with you because they see you. Look, they see you as the Popess. You have the Pope and the Popess here. They see how intuitive you are. They see how amazing you are. They see that you, like, they want to move towards you. Like, the eye is on the prize. That's what I heard. My eye is on the prize. The prize is pile 3. And they want to move towards you. And I feel like you know this. Like, you're aware that they want to move towards you. But you're also aware of all this other chaos that's going on in their lives right now. And you're just kind of like being patient with it. Like, the Hope S is a very patient person. Like she's aware. She always gets messages from source. She's always getting energy from source, like knowing what's going on. I feel like, and there's also a need to face reality that for you, possibly, that this could take a long time. And are you willing to really, really wait, to have this energy coming out twice in the upright and in the reverse? It's like they keep thinking about the total destruction that's happened, the chaos. And maybe you coming into their lives right now is actually putting them through a House of God moment where they're getting their ego knocked off and they're going to have to go through an egoic healing, an egoic shedding, right? An egoic death. And I feel like this being behind you, it's like you're kind of not facing the fact that you have to face reality and see that there's a lot going on here, that it's up to you to keep networking, but to see that this person is dealing with toxic individuals. And it's like, it's not that they're toxic for you. I feel like this person is dealing with toxic people, and it's important for you to keep networking because you may actually meet somebody that's meant to be yours, and they're helping you find a new path in life. And there will be a decision. You are about to come up into a place of leadership, being able to teach others that they're capable of doing the same thing. Source is sending help. Right? Look at this. The Ace of Coins on the upright. It's like Source is going to send you stability and everything, and it's like you're going to have everything that you need. It's like this is energy of saying, like, I feel like you'll be able to wait because of the situation, but at the same time, it's like waiting just says that you're not worthy of having it, right? And so I think Source is telling you to complete the situation by just letting go. Letting go and letting God. Like, that's what I heard. Let go and let God. Because there's somebody in this person's life that's willing to step on toes to get what they want. And I think it has to do with their family. Their family, and this person is very, like, scared to take a risk right now. This person's super scared to take a risk because there's a lot of legal actions involved. But the thing is that they're in a one-sided love. They're in a one-sided love. And when they see you, they see spiritual love. They see something that they've always wanted, but they never even thought existed. And they want this Ace of Cups with you. They want this Ace of Cups with you. But there's a lot that they have to go through. There's a lot that they have to fight, and I feel like they are going to change it, but I feel like there has to be a series of events that happen first. And this other person that's in their life, this Queen energy, is very unforgiving. Okay, like very unforgiving and very toxic. And I feel like that's the thing, is like you overcome your toxic relationships, which opened you up to seeing this person for who they were, seeing that they were a connection for you, right? A deep connection for you. And so at night, it's like this person goes home and they think about being with you. Like they think about being in this spiritual relationship with this Nine of Cups here. They feel about having this victory with you. But they also get stuck in the path that it is to get there. It's very slow moving. It takes a lot of time. There's a lot of creativity that goes into it. There's a lot of planning. There's a lot of dealing with. And it's like there's a lot of getting to know the right people in the right places in order to get there. And sometimes that stops them from moving forward, and rather it's like being impulsive with you now. Like, let's do things now. Like, let's see how it works now. And it's like, you're kind of like, no, like you've come into a place of true self-respect. And it's like, they really, I want you to know how much they admire that about you, but they're still feeding on old energies because of destruction that's been in their lives. It's like, they just want to be impulsive and offer you a physical relationship now so that, maybe that will help them overcome this, or maybe that will help them let go. I feel like that's what they're hoping, is that as soon as they have a physical relationship with you, then they can just cut you out like they have other people. And I feel like what they're not realizing is that, hello, let me say, honey, whatever you got a healing nether regions, okay? As soon as that shit happens, like, they're going to be even more obsessed than they are right now. Like, that's it. It's just, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm saying that what they respect so much about you is the fact that you're honest to yourself, and you're honorable in your actions, and you're honorable in the way you approach life. And I feel like you've been very honest with this person from the get-go, and they've been honest with you. Like, there's nothing being hidden here. Right? There's nothing being hidden here. This is very open energy. They're very honest about it. But there's something or someone or situation that they're having to deal with that they can't let go of right now. But it's like with this House of God moment here, it's like God comes in and says, look, enough is enough. We've got to end this. I've given you multiple chances to do it on your own. I've given you multiple opportunities to overcome it on your own, to get beyond it. And now we're going to have to put you into a new beginning situation to build from scratch. But it's going to be for your highest good, and it's going to be for your highest happiness. And you're going to get over this energy here. And they're just telling you, you need to face reality. Like, are you really willing to wait the years that it could take for this person to do this? Because if you're here on this, you want to know what they're thinking now because you want to know if they love you. Well, yeah, they do love you. Hello? This is all they think about when they think about you. They're like, that's my 9 of cups. Pile 3 is my 9 of cups. Pile 3 is my everything. There's 1:20:20 on the clock. They love you. They don't just love you like that. I think that's the thing here. You have the Pope and the Popess. Like, this is deeper than love. This is spiritual. This is very, very connective relationship. And I'm not here to put labels on it. You know, I've stopped putting labels on it because I think people get too obsessed with labels. Just whatever this connection is, it's very deep. It's very spiritual. It's very alluring to this person. And that scares them because they're afraid they're going to do something that hurts some of the people that are in their lives right now. And they're also afraid that they're not good enough for you. And they don't see themselves as this Pope energy. I feel like you see them as the Pope. And I feel like you made it very clear to them that you see them like that. But I feel like it's hard for them to see themselves like this right now because of all the devastation that they've been through in their life already. This person's older than you. Look at this. We have 20 coming out. What did I say? It was 1:20:20 on the clock. And we have the 20 card coming out. Beauty. 2 is about trusting the process, allowing yourself to trust the process. But this person doesn't see themselves as this emperor or this Pope, right? This person doesn't see themselves as a Pope. And that's part of the beauty is like they're not aware of it. But then they also, when they look at you, they see you as this person here in the water. Like, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. They see you as the swan. Graceful, magnificent, and like I said, alluring. Like, they just see you as somebody that they want in their life. They see you as somebody that they need. Like, not in a bad way. It's like they just, like, that's what I've always wanted. This person's here to help you get on your purpose. We have Shark, purpose, 36. This could also be part of your purpose, is to have this person in your life, right? I feel like that's the thing, but they see you and they feel like you don't see your own beauty. Like, they know that you know your worth. That's not the problem. They see you, like they see you core and all, and they feel like that you don't even see the effect that you have on them. Like, I feel like this person doesn't look you in the eye all the time. Like, I feel like they kind of like shy away from you because to look at you like would just mean that they would have to like devour you. Like, it's kind of dirty, but at the same time, it's not a bad thing. I feel like this person needs to spend some time asking their questions to Source, like soul seeking, right? This is like asking Source the questions that you have in life. Like, what do I do? What do I do next? How do I overcome this? Like, going out and spending time with Source in prayer. And it's like, I feel like this person sees you as capable of doing that for your life, but they don't see themselves as that. Even though here they are, there's no mirror looking back at them. They're looking at this. It's like they're naturally like you. It's like you're naturally in your... Sorry, guys. Hold on just a second. Sorry, guys. Just like you're naturally the Popess. Like, you're naturally intuitive. You're naturally spiritual. And I feel like this person's naturally intuitive, but I feel like they've been blocked for so long from their own intuition that it's like this just to them is just like, I just do what's best for me when I feel like it's coming. And I feel like they're not seeing it as intuition. Like, they're not seeing themselves as spiritual. That's what I keep hearing. Like, they're just not seeing themselves as spiritual, and they are. To have the Chariot here with the Pope, like, that's like super, super spiritual. Cloud shape-shifting. Yeah, I think this person sees you as a shapeshifter. I think this person sees you constantly evolving, constantly changing, constantly doing something that's good for yourself, and they just admire that so much about you. And they wish that they knew. They wish that they knew how to do that. And I think they're learning a lot from you. It's interesting. You might resonate with one of the other piles too. But I feel like that's a thing too. And I feel like they're about to go through a shapeshift too. I feel like they don't realize that they're about to go through a change, but something's going to happen. Like, I feel like something's going to happen that's going to force them on the journey to let go of what it was that they knew. And I feel like that's what Source is saying. It's like, when that happens, are you willing to wait? Because it could be years. Like, this might not happen tomorrow. It might not happen next month. It might not happen in 2 weeks. I mean, you know, this could be years. I heard you. Well, I waited this long. What's another few years? Some of y'all are ride or dies, like, for real. But also, Source, I think, is saying this too, to not be afraid of it, because there might be somebody else that comes into your life. Right? But this person does love you. Like, what do they consciously think about you? They think about having a family with you. They think about creating a life with you. Like, they want to have it all. They want to have it all with you. Not just sex. Like, I feel like this is the only thing that they know how to offer right now, because they've never had anybody like you in their life before. They've never had anybody like you come to them before. They've never had anybody around you before. And every time they see you, they're just like, wow, like, look at pile 3. Look at pile 3. Like, they're so amazing. They're so incredible. Oh my God, look at what's on the bottom here. Union of the hearts. Number 28. The union of hearts. A love connection defies explanation. I knew that this card was going to come out today. I just knew it was. Okay, so I feel like I need to take this. Let me show you guys this picture. Look at this. Yeah, like, there's like a lot of growth here. There's a lot of growth here. And it's like, I feel like maybe right now you're in this energy, and like, there's this weird connection between you guys. Like, there's this like weird, it's just a weird place. Like, it's different for everybody, but I'm getting this energy. It's just a weird place where you guys are at right now. And this is like, you guys, when you're together, like, it's this is all there is. It's you guys, and that's it. And it's like heart to heart. Like, there's this energy of just deep love with you guys, and it's beautiful. And like, look at how she's blossoming. She's the one that has all these beautiful blossoms on her side, right? And I feel like that's what's happening right now, is like, they're helping you to blossom into your true self, and they're helping you to really grow into your truth, and they're helping you to really grow into your purpose. And I think that they're helping remind you of how beautiful you are. I feel like maybe this whole journey, it's like, maybe you've been alone, or maybe you've lost a lot of people, and it's like kind of felt really weighing on you. And it's like, but yet whenever this person just happens to come around, because I feel like they just in and out a lot. Like, it's just, and it's nothing, it's just like, so like, it's fluid when it happens, and then but it's not like a big deal. You know what I mean? It's like this person, every time they come into your life, it's like they're reminding you of who you are, and you're reminding them of who they are. But they're scared. There's just a fear here. This is like a really deep love. This is like a really unnerving love, because like, how can I love somebody this much? Somebody I barely know. Like, I feel like you guys don't really know each other that deep. So we have 15. Practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. Yeah, maybe whatever it is that this person has to go through, like, how can you practice compassion in that? Like, how can you just, instead of being in this energy of like, well, I want what's mine, can you be in the energy of just seeing that, you know, some of us have a huge journey to embark on, and that sometimes takes us a long time. I mean, pile 3, I can't imagine you got to where you are overnight. Like, I just can't imagine that at all. Like, I feel like it's taken you a long time to get to the stability and the place and where you are, to step up into your Pope-S energy, right? This doesn't happen overnight. But again, this person, like, you have the Empress here. There's another person involved here. There's another person, but they're in their reversal energy. They're rude. They're conniving. They're holding something over this person's head. They're using things against this person. And that's why this person feels like all they have to offer you right now is a physical relationship. They don't love this person. They love you because you're their counterpart. You're their counterpart. They love you. It's like, this is like a need to face reality. And this could be for them too. It could be just like, it's time for you to face reality that this is not going to work for you, that you need to really take the journey. It's almost like 2 paths. Like, look at how this is. It's like 2 paths. I didn't mean to put that up there, but I didn't feel like you could see it down here. But now I understand what Source is trying to do. So it's like, they're used to going on this path here, right? And it's like, Source is saying, it's like, cool, if you go on this path, you're going to come to a place where you're going to have to face reality and things are going to fall apart again. It's like, again, you'll have that moment where House of God, you're going to get knocked off your rocker and devastation is going to come in, right? Unforeseen shock. It's like, oh crap, like what's going to happen? But Source is saying, like, you love this person so much. Can you reroute yourself, right? Can you reroute yourself and just go around this? You've already dealt with this before. Can you just go around this and come to who you're meant to be? And I feel like with this Knight of Coins here, they'll figure it out, right? To have the 9 of Coins right before the Knight of Coins, it's like they're gonna figure it out. Like something's gonna happen where they're just like, I'm done with this energy. I'm over it. I want this. I want my counterpart. I want my person. I want my love. Love makes a difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. I feel like this is the one that I want to read to you guys. It's funny, I never do anybody's reading the same. They all come out and like such difference. It's just weird. So look at this. She's like on this with I think this is what are those is it a Zonophone? Well, anyways, where they play music and there's butterflies coming out. So there's definitely a transformation coming. She has candles in her hair. I feel like there's something that's going to burn away and it's going to reconnect you guys with your crown. And then there's this beautiful couple sitting in the boat over here, right? Just like a life of peace and pleasance. It says love is strong and can endure anything. If you can trust love, everything else will fall into place. Where there are challenges, it's important to keep your heart open. Healthy boundaries are an essential aspect of creating trust in a relationship. You should be able to give freely from your heart to your partner's heart. Your partner in turn should be able to share, knowing you will treasure the mutual respect. Use kindness as the rudder in your relationship to keep communication and feelings on course. Kindness is the value that allows both parties to feel understood and nurtured. It validates loving interactions. Keep kindness at the forefront of difficult conversations and to keep contempt and anger in check. Love will set things right. Remember, relationships need work to keep them strong. Think about what you want in your life. So I feel like that's perfect here. It's number 4, 31 coming out. Number 4, protection, finding stability within yourself. So if you are waiting for this person, that's perfectly okay. If you're not, that's perfectly okay too, because everybody is different. And some people just don't have the patience to wait on love. But love is patient, love is kind. That's what I heard right now. And so I feel like that's the thing in this. It's like you just need to stay open with this person. Stay truthful and honorable with this person. Like they're in love with you because you respect yourself. They're in love with you because every time they see you, you're honest. You don't hide yourself. You don't hide your honesty. You don't hide from yourself. You're willing to communicate with them your love. And I feel like that just always baffles them because nobody's ever done that to them before. It's like, it's such, yeah, you definitely might resonate with another pile. But it's just an interesting situation for them. Like they see you and they're very stable too, but right now when it comes to love, it's like they really believe that love is just sex. Like they really believe that that's to be impulsive is the way to go. And I feel like something will happen if they stay on this path. It's even though the Tower or the House of God is in reverse, it's the Tower, right? So it doesn't matter, but in my deck it's called the House of God. And it's like, even though the House of God is in the reverse, it's like showing them that it's like they're going to have to face this one day. They're going to have to deal with this. They're going to have to realize that this is not happiness that you are, that coming towards you is what makes them happy. You know, definitely as a divine masculine, they're hunter-gatherer, and to hunt and gather their loved one, like that is a purpose for them. Right? For the divine feminine, it's about finding our own truth, our inner truth, and living by that. But for the men and the masculine, because it doesn't matter, this could be a woman coming after a man, this could be a woman coming after a woman, a man coming after a man, okay? It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, the connection is beautiful, okay? But what could happen here is that the divine masculine, you know, it's like everybody says, well, they need to find their purpose. They need to find their purpose. Yes, they do. But their purpose is to care for the people that they love the most. Like that has always been the truth. And it's like not even an age-old belief. It's not that women or the divine feminine can't take care of their things. It's just that at the core of their being is to be the protector, the provider, the one that goes. So I'm not saying this so that they provide you with money. I'm not saying that at all. It's like his goal, the Pope's goal, is to get to the Pope S to provide her with the life of her dreams. So it doesn't matter the gender of you, of them. It does not matter. That's what I'm saying. This is a journey to get to a place where they can offer you and have you, right? That's what they want. So we got Maiden Magu. This has been a popular card today. But I understand why. Because I feel like this is for both of you guys. This person's bringing you into knowing your purpose and understanding your beauty. The Maiden Magu, goddess of spring, healing and transformation, brings you existence now. You are asked to honor the light. That light can come from even the darkest beginnings, beloved one. In fact, sometimes we need to enter into the unknown parts of ourselves to find exactly what we need to grow in peace, cultivate self-fulfillment and happiness. The challenge can be to trust that we will arise from this darker place again. Just as the spring always follows the winter, beloved, so too will any inner work with the shadow precede a beautiful rebirth for you. Maiden Magu, an immortal expression of the Divine Mother of the East, now brings you a special message from Kuan Yin. She guides you to trust that if you enter into the darkness of the unknown parts of yourself, you will emerge into the light, reassembled and reborn once more. If you're going through chaos in your life because you're allowing yourself to grow, Maiden Magu also reassures that the order and light will emerge out of the chaos in due course. Have faith and keep growing. In order to grow spiritually, there are times when we simply must delve within and find our shadow. It is easier to perceive the effect of the shadow than the shadow itself. The effect of the shadow is judgment, positive or negative, of another that we do not think is related to us personally. We may mightily admire or despise characteristics or traits in another, yet when such judgments arise, it is a part of us that is seeking to be integrated and expressed, trying to get our attention through our judgment. Noticing our judgments of others is the quickest way to get in touch with the shadow self, trying to grow and heal into our conscious awareness so that we can become more whole, empowered, and divinely delicious as we were always meant to be. This is especially so if Maiden Magu has arrived. Your judgment might be a strong reaction to a person who seems to be self-centered and self-obsessed. The shadow of the self trying to communicate with you through this judgment might be the part of your own consciousness which is to be more supportive of the self. It will no longer allow you to put yourself behind others, but instead encourage you to express yourself and take up your space with presence. Admiring a great talent in another with strong reaction or judgment, positive or negative, might be a part of your own psyche wishing to grow and express itself with similar confidence and freedom. It can be extremely surprising exactly how many wonders are hiding in the parts of us that we are yet to know consciously. Sometimes there is anger, fear, jealousy, or shame wrapped around those hidden parts of ourselves. If we can be kind, allow the feelings to come up and to pass without fearing them, then eventually the beauty underneath will reveal itself too. It says you're being guided to realize that there is a part within you that is trying to emerge. You may have judgment of others on one issue or a trait that seems to be more repetitive, and noticeable of late. You're guided to sense what beauty within you could be underneath these judgments, trying to make its own way into your conscious awareness, bringing you more of yourself to enjoy and share with the world. Be patient and open-minded as you wait for your intuition to help you realize what is growing within you, triggering your judgment of another. If it is anger you see in others, it will be strength growing in you. If it is manipulation you see in others, it will be a desire to be direct in your own needs within you that is growing. The shadow holds great beauty within, beloved, and there's no need to fear it. So I said in this earlier that this person that they're dealing with feels very manipulative, and I think you're aware of this person being so manipulative in their life. So again, being honest, finding the beauty within the truth, and finding the beauty within you. I feel like being completely honest with this person, no matter how scary it is, I feel like a fear for you, pile 3. Like, you're just really scared to really mention how you feel. Like, it's like, yeah, maybe you said, oh, I like you, I really care about you, I really have strong feelings for you, but this is like source coming in like, no, no, bitch, it's time to say it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make fun or anything like that, but that's what I heard. No, bitch, it's time to say it. Like whoever you are, like, I feel like this is just a strong scenario here. It's like, if you love this person, just outright tell him, you know what, look, I'm really scared to tell you this, but I love the shit out of you. Like, and I can't explain it. Like, I feel like that's the thing. Like, you're just what if they run? And if they run, then doesn't that a pretty good indication that they weren't meant for you? Right? Like, I just feel like it's time for you to say it. I know everybody's got this, oh, there's a time frame for us to say love. There's a time for us, You know what? Source doesn't follow our timelines. Like, let's just be real. They don't. Like your guides and everybody, they have their own divine timing. And I feel like this is one of those, like, it's just time for you to say it. It's scary. Like, I feel the resistance in you right now, but they already know that I care about them. Yes, but that's the thing. Like, if somebody said they cared about you, wouldn't you at one point start wondering, well, what does that really mean? Do they love me? Or do they just care about me? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's time to say it. Yeah, emotional ego problems. Yeah, I feel like this is for you, being afraid of yourself, being afraid of the own beauty that you have. I feel like this too goes for them, like the emotional ego problems continuing to go back to these things that aren't serving them. Could be an Aquarius you're dealing with. Yeah, we definitely had Aquarius energy with this House of God. But I feel like this and the shapeshifter right here too, this is that energy of not being afraid to be unique. Like, you're not like anybody else. So why would you have to follow all the rules and regulations of everybody else if you're not like them? Do you see what I mean? It's okay to stand out, like, be in your power, and who knows, maybe they will break your heart, okay? Even with this union of the hearts, like, maybe they will break your heart, pile 3, but the thing is that you stood in your truth. And that could be very well the thing that pushes you right into your path, your purpose, what you're meant to be doing. Ooh, baby, you're a starseed. Of course you are. You're a starseed. You're here to give light, love, compassion to people around you. You're here to help raise the vibration of the world. Practice compassion, seeing things from a fresh perspective. Not being afraid to get hurt. Open your heart. Working on the heart chakra. What did I say? This is like a heart-to-heart connection. You working on your heart will help inspire this person to work on theirs. No, not because of the divine connection between you, because of the inspiration and the effect that you have on their life. Okay, I want you guys to pull away from this, oh, if I do the work, they're going to do the work. No, this person will start to do it because you're inspiring them to, and they see that in you, not because you're doing the work. It's up to them whether or not they answer the inspiration. And then I have not on the spiritual journey. Yeah, I feel like that's where this person is right now. Like, they're not in a spiritual place. Like, they see you as a spiritual being and they don't see themselves. Like, and you're over there looking at them like, no, but you are a spiritual person. And it's like, but they're just not on the spiritual journey. They're just not on it right now. And it doesn't mean that they're not ever going to be. But again, that's like just saying, like, this is a union, and it is a deeply integrated union on this journey in this lifetime. And you guys are meant to be in each other's lives for some reason. That doesn't mean that it's going to be a union. That doesn't mean it's going to be a relationship. That doesn't mean it's going to be a forever love. Okay, it doesn't mean that. But this person they see as spiritual as you are, and they know that you're their happiness, and they're like, how the hell do I get to this person? Like, I got a lot of shit to go through. I got a lot to overcome. I got a lot to get through. And I see this person and I feel so far ahead of me, and I don't feel like I'm ever going to get there. I just don't feel like it. But at the same time, it's like you're helping them see that love sometimes is the only thing that we need to heal ourselves. And I feel like you're teaching that to them in a way that nobody else has ever taught them. I feel like they've had a lot of upset relationships in their life. I feel like they've gone through a lot of narcissistic individuals. I feel like they've had to overcome a lot of weird ass people. I feel like you have too. And if you've gone through that, then to be patient with this person, you should know what that means. Like, you should know what that means, because you've had to learn how to be patient with yourself on the journey. And I really feel like this person is here to help you embrace the beauty of who you are. But what do they consciously think about you? That you're their one. Like, this is what they think about. Like, when they go home and they go to sleep at night, like, you're on their mind. They're dreaming about you. They're having all kinds of thoughts about you, like good thoughts. It's nothing bad. It's nothing bad, but it's definitely not okay for this video to talk about. Okay, maybe in another one, but no, I'm not going to do that. So, but this person, they know that there's a purpose that you came into their life, and they just can't get over how incredible you are. Like, I mean, look at this card. They can't get over how incredible, how wonderful, how amazing you are. They're just like, oh my God, pile 3, like, what would I do without you? But they know it's a lot of work to have you in their life. They know it's a lot of work to have you in their life, and it's not that they don't want that. They want the happiness with you. It's just, again, sometimes to make that decision, it's just getting from point A to point B. It's not always easy, right? They have loyalty for you, and they're saying that this connection is protected. But again, just because a connection is protected, it doesn't mean that they're meant to be with us in this lifetime, okay? And I think that's a thing that people are starting to have to wrap their head around. It's like soulmates come in all different forms, shapes, and sizes. They could just be here to divert us onto the path that we're meant to be on, and we could be there to divert them on their path. And then boom, we've been connected with a soulmate for purpose, right? But in other times, it's just saying that, you know, they're meant to be with us for a marriage, for a perfect union, right? And nothing is perfect, but you have to work at it. But I feel like that's the thing. It's like, just no matter what happens with this person, not judging them for the decisions and the actions that they do, not, you know, being upset, not being like, well, we were supposed to do this and you just bailed out on, like, don't be that person. Just instead, it's like, if they contact you and they're like, hey, you know, like, I'm sorry that our plans fell through, or I'm sorry that this fell through, I'm sorry that this happened. Just be the kind, compassionate person in their life. Just be like, hey, I understand. I know you got a lot going on. It's like, I'm not going to be a person that's adding stress into your life because I'm insecure. And this person may do it to try and trigger you, but then again, the more that you show them that it doesn't bother you, that it's not, you know, just be like, oh, cool, I had work to do anyways. I didn't even realize what time it was, you know, things like that. Like, I think the more that they're going to realize that, wow, like, you are a queen. You are a queen, you're a goddess, you're an empress. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Like, you're embodying that strength, that beautiful energy. Like, you got something to do, and it's like that keeps you from always being up in their business, and that baffles them, and they want to build stability with you. Like, they want to build stability with you. They want to grow. They want to have a family with you, right? Like, they want that. And it's the more that you really focus on yourself, regardless of the connection, the more that they're going to want that. And sometimes that feeling gets so damn strong, they can't help it. They're going to come, baby, you bet your ass they're going to come towards you. Bet your ass. You know, I'm not trying to be rude or nothing. I'm just honest. It's honest energy. It's just honest, you know. They're done dealing with people who don't care about them. They're done dealing with people who hurt them. I think they're done dealing with, you know, manipulative energy, because they keep getting them. They're surrounded by people who are promiscuous. They may be promiscuous, but they're definitely surrounded by somebody who's cheating on them. That was what I was hearing. It's like that manipulation. It's like somebody's cheating on them and then wanting them to do what it is that they want them to do. And judgment's about to happen. They're about to heal. They're about to heal, and the people who hurt them are going to have to answer for what it is that they did, but they have to answer to nobody but themselves and Source, right? And that's the thing. It's like, can you be patient? Are you willing to wait for that? Are you willing to go through that? Can you communicate that to them? Can you stand firm by them? Because they need somebody that's reliable in their life. They need somebody that's stable, because whoever's in their life right now just isn't stable. It's just not stable energy. It's just kind of sporadic and erratic. So this is what I have for you guys. I hope that this helps. I hope that this is, you know, getting you on your journey and remind you that you have the decision to make. Even whatever the card says, you still have to use discernment and make the best decision that works for you guys. That's what these readings are all about. It's to give you clarity, but at the end of the day, you're the one with the power. You're the one that has the ability to make that choice. So with that being said, I'm going to get out of here, but I love you guys. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. With that being said, until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creator, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.